Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to an episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here with Red Bull for round number 4 at the Portuguese Grand Prix in this season. If you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check the one out before you see this one at China. A bit of an odd one there, I guess, the ending of it, and a result that kind of shows that Ferrari very much are here this season to play, and it's going to be a tough one, I think, with them. And also Merc is slowly coming back into this with Auer and Hamilton as well, so it's going to be interesting to see. Pit crew-wise, I'm not going to hire anyone new, I don't think, because yeah, I'm just going to reject everyone, because right now I think we're good on the pit crew. The only thing is I need to stop having this ERS disabled. So I just can't charge up ERS anymore in the pit crew, because they just keep overcharging it. Except interview then, which of your drivers is better? I'll say Verstappen. That's not going to do anything for Wehrlein anyway, though, so that's all fine. So we'll move on then. We're building a new engine, and our factory's actually quite close actually being done, I think, is it? No, 17 weeks away. That bar was a bit deceiving. It's still quite a long way to go. 17 weeks is still quite long, but nevertheless. Repairing car. Right, let's have a look here. We're boosting both engines and reliability of that engine. Gearbox-wise, we're just leaving it alone for now. Yeah, we're leaving that all alone for now. I'm going to build this engine first. Right, now, improve parts. Going to remove that, add that on. So both have got fuel efficiency improvements, and both could become a very good engine. Reliability add-on, and I may as well now add on some other stuff like the gearbox. That one let's do, and I can't do this one because it's got a risk level. So the next best one is that one. Brakes, let's improve those. And then reliability-wise, what was iffy? Front wing was iffy. So let's figure out that. Let's do that one and that one. Let's go to 22-13. I think that's a good spread. Mail, gonna make a new part. Engine-wise, we're number 1 again. So I will now go back to gearbox, I think, and go for that great and not a risk level. So go for 25 to plus. I will go for great of 40 to max. And I can't, well, I have to choose one of these, but I don't technically have to, but I do if I want to unlock the epic. So I may as well go for plus 50 on reliability. On the red zone, though, that's not great. Or should I just go... I can't go no component known. That's not good enough, see? That's just not good enough. I have to go with that, but that's a really bad part, to be fair. Or should we just risk it? Should we just use a risk level gearbox at some point? I don't know. Hamilton did it a lot of the time. No, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. You're just going to go with that. 1.6 million. It's just going to mean that maybe sometimes in the race we'll have a bit of an iffy gearbox that might need changing, which will be annoying, but I think it's better than a risky part, to be honest. So we'll move forward then. Got a political vote coming up for Ardennes. Right, let's see. Everyone is undecided. I'm going to vote for, because I enjoyed Ardennes. 1 vote only, though. I'm not going to waste my vote, waste extra votes. Let's see then. We got 5 to 1. It's looking pretty, yep, pretty solid. Only 1 person against it, which was the Racing Point team. Surprise, surprise. So 7 votes, so it's coming back. There'll be another track next season. Ardennes is back. It's the Track A version, which I assume is the version we were at before. I don't know, maybe not, but either way, Belgium's back on the calendar for next year. But now, anyway, moving on then. We're going to move all the way towards the Portuguese Grand Prix. Nothing else to really do in terms of admin. I'm going to quickly check the car and see how this is going. 92%, that's what we like to see. So now I'm going to go to 32.3 on that staff allocation and really just go ham deep on the performance there. And I don't need to worry about the reliability so much. We've got a test track email. I think our driver, Wehrlein, wants a test track. Oh no, he's saying it's cool to have a test track. I forgot we had a test track. Got a 10% chance of rain. So probably not going to rain. It's not rained this season yet, so we have to have that added caveat with the refueling and the tyres. That would definitely be a madness, because then you wouldn't have to really technically... sometimes you'd have to change tyres for wet tyres, but not necessarily refuel, because you wouldn't want to. That'll be interesting. Anyway, we're moving on. Tondela, here we go. Picking the parts. Because again, Verstappen was beaten by Wehrlein, and he should have got that. I don't know what happened in the last race, but something booky happened. I'm gonna give Verstappen the totally better car, because I think he deserves to beat Wehrlein at least once here. And I feel like all 3 rounds, he's had something that's just done him over, and it's just not really his fault. So I'm going to give him the better engine, better front wing, better gearbox, better suspension, and the better yeah, better suspension, better rimming. Wehrlein's content. You're going to have to deal with that, mate. You're content. That means you're fine with it. It's heavy rain in practice, so practice might be quite useless. And the race, that will mean it'll be very much a stab into the unknown. Right, so it said heavy rain in practice, but on the indicator, there's no rain for a lot of the session. So I'm going to go out on the medium tyres because Portugal is very high on tyre wear, and I just have a feeling that, like China, will be a little bit marginal, maybe. So I'm going to go with the mediums, I think, because they go 38 laps. Softs go 22. I'm just not sure, because we were very iffy on the tyre wear at some points in that race, and obviously at the end we were majorly iffy, so let's try and get the knowledge in on mediums first, because if it does rain at the end, I need to get the knowledge first. So let's go 8 laps, and I'll worry about the setup later if it starts raining. But both of them out in tandem here. Right, so we've got the knowledge on mediums and race trim now, and the rain will come later. Setup-wise, not great, so we have some work to do there. So I'm glad we got the knowledge first. Now we'll just do this setup tweaking. 95% though with Wehrlein. Pretty good, actually, already. We can't go anywhere but lower the downforce, so I'll lower it. Speed balance, I'll see how that goes. Let's see how that one little tweak does. We'll go on soft tyres, may as well. Right, Verstappen, though, what are we saying here? Probably going to go for lower, because Wehrlein wants to lower, but let's see where you are. I would say lower. Yeah, let's go to, because Wehrlein was a little bit lower down there, so let's try something like that, maybe. Try and equal this out maybe a bit more. That might be something to go with, and that might be the excellent. And then handling-wise, I think towards harder suspension. Let's try that out for size and see how that works out. 4 laps, soft tyres. I'll bring Verstappen straight back in. Wehrlein I'll keep out for a little bit longer. And let's hope Verstappen has a good setup, because I really want him to do well this episode. Because like I said, I feel like he's been screwed over 3 times now. I want him to have a clean race and be able to, you know, beat Wehrlein. Not like a, you know, in sort of like, you know, I'm trying to force them to be equal on terms. Because if Wehrlein's the faster AI driver, he's the faster AI driver. But I feel like 3 times now, Verstappen's been screwed over by something. And setup is not looking great. Come on, don't do this to me, Max. Don't do this to me. Don't make this setup more fiddly than it needs to be, mate. Right, trying that out. We've gone lower on the speed balance. We've gone to the middle of handling and the middle on the aero. We've still got time to work out. The rain's going to start falling soon, Verstappen, though, so you need to get out of the garage. That setup time's taking a long time. And there's the rain. We're going to get level 1 on the soft tyres, and then I'll bring them both in. And may as well send them out on some wets. But there we go. That's more like it. 2 greats and 1 excellent then. 97%. Looking good. Maybe a little other tweak. That's great. That's good. I don't know what the tweak would be, though. Honestly, I don't know where to go with this. Maybe a tiny bit lower. Smidge lower. Let's see how that works out. Or 4 laps, I'll go inters. May as well. Wehrlein will do the same thing, even though there's not enough time really to get much info and knowledge. And Wehrlein is on 2 excellents and a great. On 96%. So he has improved a little bit, but a tiny tweak I made. Right, end of the session, final minute, and we're going to get level 1 on inters as well, but pretty pointless, I think, because we'll end up probably using the dry tyre knowledge, because it said it was going to be dry in the race, but maybe this rain bleeds over into the Grand Prix, you never know. If it does, this could be a very interesting start to the race with a random grid and wet weather. Let's have a look here. But pace-wise, again, Ferrari looking strong, but Merc looking a lot better this weekend, so Merc might be a kind of third spanner in the works here for this Grand Prix. Let's have a look here now. Is it going to be raining? Let's see. No, it's all dry. It's all dry. Where are our cars? I feel like that might be one of our cars on pole, you know. Grey with red stripes. I think that might be one of us on pole. Yes, it is. Wehrlein is... Of course it's Wehrlein. Wehrlein's on pole. Verstappen's in P18. Oh, God. I can already see the comments now. Like, oh, why is Wehrlein having all the better... It's not me. It's the game. The game is doing this. Okay? And technically, Wehrlein has been the better driver up till now. Verstappen's only just caught back up to 4.5. But he's got potential of 5, whereas Wehrlein doesn't. So Verstappen could pick up his stuff and get better. But, alright. Weather. No rain. We'll go on medium in race trim, because I think the tyre wear is going to be very bad around here. We're going to need that extra tyre wear knowledge. Right, car setup, tyre choices, medium, 38 laps. So we can do a 1-stop on tyres. Fuel, though, we can't, but we could just fill up for fuel, basically, then. That could be a very short and sweet pit stop, you know. And I will go on attack and overtake mode as per usual. Right, lads, bit of a different strategy with the mediums here, maybe compared to a lot of other people on this grid. Leclerc on softs, Hamilton softs, but he's got a form of -1, or 1, I should say. Our 9th, mediums. Ours on mediums, there you go. What's the Ferraris on? Ferraris on softs. Ferraris share a grid, and they're both on soft tyres, so that's a bit of a difference. But Aura's on medium, so he could join us. Well, let's see how this goes then. Continue on, and we'll see as we go to 5 red lights to the Portuguese Grand Prix from pole and 18th place. 4 lights are out, and we're underway, and I would imagine Wehrlein is going to get away in first. No, the Audi of Emily, I think it's Emily Dugan, is in first place. We're being attacked by Lance Stroll. Obviously, we're not on the soft tyres, so that's maybe why the Audi car was able to get up into first place. But hopefully, Wehrlein can get chasing after, back up there. The Mercedes car of Hamilton's also lurking, but we are back up into first place. And we're fighting hammer and tong with Hamilton a little bit as well. Ooh, it's very, very close. There goes Hamilton for the move. It's close stuff there. It's very close stuff there for Hamilton, but not close enough. We keep that first, but now he's back down the inside. Awesome racing there. Hamilton, side by side, round the outside of Wehrlein. Tries his best. Let's use some ERS. Let's get back through as we go down this straight. Come on. Yes, there we go. Right, save it now. Verstappen's using some ERS. Where is he? He's P11. He's made a good recovery. I haven't really looked at him the entire time, but he's getting back up there. He's behind the Ferrari car. He's now trying to get around the outside of the Ferrari car and the Williams car. He's done it. He's up into P8. Good stuff there, mate. Come on, get the Williams car if we can as well, mate. Right. Wehrlein, P1 still. 1.5 the gap. Let's go neutral now and go high. And let's go high and neutral with Verstappen as well. Up in P7. And now we'll just plough on, hopefully get Ericsson, Stroll, Auer, and Dugan soon enough. 2.4 the gap, though, now with Wehrlein. He's controlling this race now. He's gaining a gap here. He's gaining a gap because Hamilton's conserving his tyres. I think the mediums are going to be looking good. And Verstappen, oh, dear Lord, he's collided with Ericsson. Can the man not catch a break? He's got a pit now so early. He's not got damage, but he's got a pit now straight away. Wow, Jesus. God damn it, Verstappen. Right, pit in. Mediums. Fuel option, we're not going to fill up on fuel. Battery's fine. Fast pit stop. Yeah, we're literally just going to change your tyres, mate, because that's all you need. Right, into the pits. Change the tyres. Quick pit stop. Right, back out there in P23. He's nearly last place. Amazing. Amazing stuff, Verstappen. Love your work. You're doing it to yourself, mate. You're doing it to yourself. Wehrlein's not getting into these issues, and here he is in P1. And setting the fast lap of the Grand Prix whilst he does it. You need to take some tips, mate, from Wehrlein, mate. Right, lap 10, sit rep. Verstappen's up into P9 from 23rd, so he's done well. He's recovered very well. You know, he's overtaken, how many cars is that? From P9. He's overtaken 14 cars in about 3 laps or something like that, or 4 laps. So he's done very well. But that's more just the car being that good. Now he's going to catch up to, well, once he catches up to Vettel and Stroll, then it's going to be other cars that he can't waltz past. So that's going to be tricky afterwards. And his tyre wear is looking okay. But remember, obviously, he's now having to make another pit stop anyway. So may as well push him. Meanwhile, with Wehrlein, you might see I'm saving fuel. I'm trying to stretch this fuel tank as long as I can because the tyres will go longer than the fuel tank. So I'm just trying to stretch it as much as I can to fill up less basically at our next pit stop. Right, Hamilton. Right, lap 19. We're conserving tyres, conserving fuel for Wehrlein. Hamilton is in P2, keeping us honest there, but not able to catch us because we've got the over-rounding tyre wear on him. And Verstappen is now up into P5 because Rossi's pit, though. Rossi's pit. We've overtaken Vettel, though, fair and square. But Rossi's pit. That's why he's ahead. Let's go low fuel now with him, try and stretch that fuel a little bit longer. As well as Wehrlein, like we're doing there. Wehrlein, I still don't know what we're doing, to be honest. Because we're going to go, like, till lap, well, 24, 25 at the most with this fuel saving. And then I don't know what we really do, because can we then make it to the end? I don't know. It's a bit too fine, to be honest. Meanwhile, Verstappen definitely has to pit. So, he's on low fuel. Yeah, he has to pit. Right. Going to pit onto mediums. That would get us in the Grand Prix. But now there's no point because he has to push flat out. So, let's go and fill up. These tyres go 22 laps. Let's fill up with 20... How many? We've got 36 laps left in the Grand Prix. So, let's go 15, 18 laps of fuel. Let's go 20 laps of fuel. Gives us 2 laps excess fuel. And we'll go 18-18. Split the soft tyres. I'm going to have to risk it for a chocolate biscuit and go with recharge of 25 for Verstappen just so he can try and get some charge back. And let's use ERS to help us here on the low fuel situation. As he comes through, he's going to, ooh, just about make it into the pit lane there. Right, let's pause that. Wehrlein, where you at? Right, you're halfway through the lap here. You should be good. Flat attack, medium, and you'll come in on this next lap. Right, Verstappen's made that pit stop. It's a good one. No ERS disablement. That's good. Let's go high and neutral. Right, Wehrlein, what are you doing, mate? You're still first. 15 seconds over Hamilton. He's gone to another set of soft tyres. Surely will come in for softs probably again. So should we go softs as well and bail on the mediums, or should we stick to mediums? Stick to what we know. I think we'll stick to what we know, to be honest. Fuel, 22. Let's fill up all of it. And let's just go a little bit long. We're not going to charge up, though. I don't want to risk it with Wehrlein. Fast pit stop. We've got enough. We got enough ERS there. Right, pit stop. Mistake on the rear jack. That's not good. But no mistake anywhere else. And we're still out in first place. Just about. Oh, my God. Use the ERS. Use the ERS. Stay ahead, mate. Stay ahead. Go overtake mode. Use all of that. Right, go on auto again. Right, push away, mate. Push away. Come on, use that tyre wear, use that fuel that we got to push away. That's why I wanted mediums, because Hamilton is quick, and we need to abuse the tyre wear we've got to try and come back at this. Right, Hamilton's just overtaken us, but he's using the tyres. He's now on conserve. Should we push back at him? I think we should. Right, pushing back at Hamilton, and we're back passing to P1. There we go. Back into the lead. Bit of cat and mouse gameplay in here. Going to go conserve now. Try and bring these tyres back down to temps, but also pushing the fuel. Trying to half and half it here. Do ERS. Use ERS there, mate. Need to defend, mate. You're not defending enough with the auto. Meanwhile, Verstappen is in P6, chasing after Rossi. He's overheating his tyres, though, a little bit. Well, Hamilton's attacking us again. He's down the inside. We've got to use some ERS to maybe try and push back. I'm desperately trying to get these tyre temps back down to temperature. Once you overheat the tyres of Portugal, it's so difficult to get them back. Really is. Very difficult. Right, Hamilton's attacking again. He's so close. I mean, look, I just watch this. Fast forward action. He's just staying with us. He's now on low fuel. So let's save some fuel ourselves. But it's he's piling on the pressure, really. Really piling on. Got 25 laps remaining, so I need to go 7 laps. We've got 9 laps of fuel, so we can afford to burn a little bit more. Let's go overtake over Verstappen, really try and push on these soft tyres. We're in P6. Where is Rossi? He is there. That's not too far, actually. You could catch Rossi. All right, Hamilton's back past us. He just overtook us there. You might have missed it. But he's pushing hard now. Well, he's not pushing hard. He's pushing harder than us. But I'm just keeping this calm. 1.2 the gap. Let's push back at him now. Let's go. Overtake mode. Let's push back at him. 22 laps remaining. Let's go, go, go. How has he gained 5 seconds there? How has he actually gained that much? I think we hit traffic, and the traffic just held us up that much. Jesus. Right, low fuel for Verstappen. He has to come in on this lap now. Going to push in. Flat out attack. Gain 1 second there. Pit in. We've got 18 laps remaining. Pretty much bang on what I wanted, really. So fill up 23. I'll fill up 20 laps of fuel. Oh, we'll fill up 21. Really want to push Verstappen at the end. Charge up 25. Take the risk. Actually, you know what? Nah. Oh, pit. Oh, no. Did I absolutely mess that up? I think I might have messed that up. I'm not going to recharge. I had a second thought about recharging because I didn't want to do it. Can he still come in? No, he can't. Oh, my bloody hell. God damn it. I really had to rethink the battery, didn't I? I had to second guess myself on the battery. Right, he's going to run out of fuel now. There we go. Running out of fuel. Love it. He's on literally low fuel. He's got 0 fuel. How's he doing this? How's he done it? He's coasting in. Oh, he just about coasted in. And now you've got an issue. Where are you, mate? Oh, you've got low fuel, and now you've broken your front wing, or you're maybe gonna break your front wing. It's all going absolutely horrendously now. Right, soft tyres, fuel option, fill up. There's 17 laps remaining. Let's fill up 7 laps of fuel, fix that par, recharge that battery. You know what? We're going to go for high risk, high reward, 7-second pit stop. Let's go for it, mate. Right, Verstappen makes his pit stop. He's out in P7. Right, excess fuel. Go. Push. Wehrlein, P1. He's going to run out of fuel. Just about makes it in. Okay, cool. That's good. Right, in. Long last pit stop. And he's out in 2nd place. He's out in 3rd place. Al's going to pit, though, and he's only 2 seconds back. Actually, with a front wing change, he's only 2 seconds back from Hamilton. This just got very interesting. We didn't break the ERS as well, either. That's good. Right, you know what? Push flat out right now. Let's get him. Go, 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 go. Yes, back ahead. Right, now calm things down. Right, Hamilton's coming back at us a little bit there. You can see on that 44, as we go to ×4 speed up, Hamilton is sticking with us there, but I think we could be able to control this of the race. Just about how we play around with the fuel and the tyre wear with Wehrlein. Meanwhile, Verstappen's pushing hard. P6 on neutral, excess fuel, burning all that with overtake mode. But he is a whopping massive amount of time behind Rossi now. So I think the max he can hope for is P6, really, honestly, which is really a shame for Verstappen, again, being screwed over. Wehrlein, though, P1. He can take this win home. He can take this win home, I think. Hulkenberg's retiring with a mechanical issue on that 48. 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Fuel-wise, we're 10.49, 10.99 with Wehrlein. We should be good on fuel. Tyre wear, we're pushing the tyres a little bit more now with Wehrlein on neutral. I'll go to conserve soon enough to just make sure for the last 3 laps we have enough tyre wear to push flat out right at the end of this Grand Prix. So I'll go neutral now. Verstappen's already there. Once we're at 52, I'll push Verstappen like a stabbed rat. And then 55, I'll do the same with Wehrlein. But there's no point with Verstappen, really, because Verstappen's there. 30 seconds back, 13 seconds is Rossi, so no chance. Again, really a shame, like I said. But here with Wehrlein, just monitoring this, we should be able to take this home for P1, I would think, unless we have a major issue. And also Hamilton's pushing back a lot with the RS, and we're getting hit with a bit of traffic as well, which isn't helping. But come on, just keep it going, mate. Keep going, plow on. 5 laps remaining, 5.66 with the fuel-efficient engine. High mode is the way to go for our engine. It's working really well. Really, really well. And we've got a lot of ERS saved up, so now we can use a little spurt of it. And we can try and go for the fast lap of the Grand Prix, actually. Think about it, on the last lap of the race. I think we'll do that. All right, Hamilton's pushing. Going to start pushing now with Wehrlein. Use ERS to try and push away as well. Got auto there. And we're going to go into the last lap of the Grand Prix and use all the ERS left. Meanwhile, Verstappen's coming round. Going to go high fuel for him. Go attack. And I will use all the ERS we've got left over on the start of this lap. Right, Wehrlein's coming through. Few more corners to go. P1, 5 seconds ahead of Hamilton, so he's pulled that gap massively. So well bloody done. Pascal Wehrlein, pole to the win. Great stuff there. No surprise, to be honest, though, from pole. He was always going to do that. Going to massively push Verstappen here at the very end. He's going to run out a bit of fuel right at the death, but will it be a good lap? Finish P6. No purple, though. Don't think so. He says not too shabby at all, though. P6. It's a good recovery, considering what he had with the tyre puncture issue or whatever it was, to recover from that. But it's still only P6, so massively off Wehrlein there. And so I'm honestly trying my best to get Verstappen close to Wehrlein. But Wehrlein's AI is doing a great job. He's doing a great job. Right, GMA scrutineering. Let's have a look here. What's going on here? Fast after the Grand Prix went to Hamilton in the end. We couldn't even do it with Wehrlein, unfortunately. Even though we pulled out that massive gap at the end by pushing. You can see there Verstappen had that drive-through penalty. 1 penalty received, apparently. I don't know when we served it, but there you go. Gold trophy, though. Wehrlein, 2-time race winner now this season, and he's ahead by 18 points to Rossi. Verstappen, 48 points off him. Didn't think that was going to be the case. I really thought this was going to be a very close, fine-knit battle between the two Red Bull cars, but Max has just had all the worst luck you could ever want for a driver. Constructors now, we're 6 points behind Ferrari, so we've closed the gap up, but we're still not first. Ferrari is so consistent that they're staying ahead in P1 still. But we did the job by getting a win, so that'll be a morale boost for the chairman, so you can't complain too much. And I think we're getting the hang of it now. We also just need to get lucky with some random grids, because obviously Wehrlein was a P1, so that's why obviously he had a very good chance of winning the Grand Prix. Surprise, surprise. But money in the bank, 1.6. Verstappen had a form of 9.2 in that race, so maybe that can hopefully help him improve enough for next episode, maybe, which is going to be South Africa. That'll be another tough one. South Africa and Portugal are both very tricky races, let alone with refueling and tyres to both contend with and battle each other. But if you guys enjoyed that one, be sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new around here, subscribe for weekly full-on content. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoyed today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.